The Spartans, warriors, disciplined. From birth, they trained for battle. Their home, Sparta, a city-state in Greece. They valued strength, courage, and sacrifice above all else. The Persians, ruled by King Xerxes, their empire stretched across the known world. Wealthy, powerful, and ambitious, they sought to expand their dominion. Their armies were vast, their power seemingly limitless. Two worlds, Sparta and Persia, collided in a clash of civilizations, a clash that would echo through history. This is the story of that clash, the story of the Spartans' stand against the Persian Empire, the story of the Battle of Thermopylae. The Persian Empire, a behemoth, had been steadily expanding its reach westward. The Greek city-states, with their independent spirit, became targets of Persian ambition. Previous Persian attempts to conquer Greece had been met with resistance, notably at Marathon. The Persians, however, were not easily deterred. Xerxes, driven by the desire for vengeance and conquest, assembled an immense army to crush the Greeks once and for all. The Greeks, sensing the impending threat, formed an alliance to face the Persians. Leading this alliance was Sparta, renowned for its military prowess. The stage was set for a confrontation that would determine the fate of Greece, a clash between two different ways of life, between freedom and subjugation. Leading the Spartans was King Leonidas, a warrior king embodying Spartan ideals. Courageous, unyielding, he was prepared to sacrifice everything to defend his homeland. On the Persian side stood Xerxes, the self-proclaimed king of kings. Used to absolute power and accustomed to victory, he viewed the Greeks as an obstacle to be crushed beneath his might. Leonidas, aware of the overwhelming odds, chose a narrow pass at Thermopylae, the hot gates, to make his stand. This strategic location would force the Persians to fight on the Spartans' terms, negating their numerical advantage. The clash of these two leaders, Leonidas and Xerxes, would become legendary. One a symbol of unwavering courage, the other a representation of overwhelming might. Section 4. The Hot Gates, Thermopylae. This narrow pass, known as the Hot Gates, was destined to become the stage for one of history's most legendary battles. The Persian army, vast and imposing, arrived at Thermopylae. Their numbers were overwhelming, a seemingly unstoppable force that stretched as far as the eye could see. They found the Spartans and their Greek allies waiting. These warriors, though fewer in number, stood resolute and ready to defend their homeland. The Spartans, disciplined and fearless, fought with unmatched ferocity. Their training and courage turned them into a formidable force. The narrow pass became a killing ground. The confined space nullified the Persian numerical advantage, forcing brutal close-quarters combat. Persian soldiers, driven forward by whips and fear, were met with Spartan spears and shields. The clash was intense and unrelenting. The ground ran red with blood. The cost of each inch of ground was paid in lives, a testament to the ferocity of the battle. For 2 days, the Spartans held the pass. Their determination and strategic positioning made them an immovable object. Wave after wave of Persian attacks were repelled. Each assault was met with unwavering resistance, showcasing the Spartans' resolve. Xerxes, growing increasingly frustrated, could not believe the resistance his mighty army faced. His confidence began to waver as the Spartans held firm. The Spartans, though vastly outnumbered, were unbroken. Their spirit and unity were a beacon of hope for all of Greece. Their discipline and training were evident in every clash. Each movement was precise, each strike calculated. They fought not just for Sparta, but for the freedom of all Greece. Their bravery and sacrifice would echo through the ages, inspiring generations to come. Section 5. 300 against an empire, a last stand. On the third day, a local shepherd betrayed the Greeks, revealing a hidden goat path that led behind the Spartan lines. This act of treachery would change the course of the battle, giving the Persians a crucial advantage. Xerxes, seeing an opportunity, sent his elite troops, the Immortals, to exploit this advantage. These were the best soldiers in the Persian army, trained to be relentless and unstoppable. Leonidas, realizing his position was now untenable, dismissed most of the Greek allies, ordering them to retreat and live to fight another day. He knew that staying would mean certain death for all, but he chose to make a stand with his Spartans. He remained, however, with his 300 Spartans, determined to hold the pass for as long as possible. Their mission was clear: to delay the Persian advance at any cost. The Spartans, facing certain death, fought with unparalleled courage. Their discipline and training were unmatched, and they used every tactic they knew to hold their ground. They knew their sacrifice would buy time for the other Greek city-states to prepare for the Persian onslaught. Their bravery became legend, a symbol of resistance and valor. Even as they fell, one by one, they took down countless enemies with them. Their last moments were filled with fierce combat, each Spartan determined to make their death count. Their sacrifice would inspire generations to come. The story of their last stand would be told and retold, a testament to their heroism and the enduring spirit of the Spartans. Section 6. Echoes of Courage, Thermopylae's Legacy. Though the Spartans ultimately fell at Thermopylae, their sacrifice was not in vain. Their stand bought precious time for the Greek alliance to regroup and prepare for the Persian advance. Inspired by the Spartans' courage, the Greeks would later defeat the Persians at the Battle of Salamis. The Battle of Thermopylae became a symbol of courage against overwhelming odds. It demonstrated the power of determination and the willingness to fight for freedom, even in the face of certain death. The Spartans' story resonated throughout history, reminding people that even the smallest force can make a difference when fighting for a just cause. Section 7. Conclusion. Why we remember. The Battle of Thermopylae was more than just a military engagement. It was a clash of ideologies. It was a moment in history where the values of freedom and tyranny stood face to face, and the outcome, though tragic, was profound. The Spartans, with their unwavering belief in freedom and their willingness to sacrifice themselves for their ideals, became a symbol of resistance against tyranny. Their courage and determination were unmatched, and their story has been passed down through generations as a beacon of hope and resilience. Their story continues to inspire us today. It serves as a reminder that the values they fought for are timeless and universal. We see their legacy in the pages of history books, in the discussions of scholars, and in the monuments that stand as testaments to their bravery. It reminds us that courage and determination can make a difference, even when facing insurmountable odds. The Spartans' stand teaches us that no matter how daunting the challenge, the human spirit is capable of extraordinary feats. It teaches us that freedom is worth fighting for, even if it means making the ultimate sacrifice. The lessons from Thermopylae resonate in the hearts of those who value liberty and justice, reminding us that some things are worth every risk. The Spartans' stand at Thermopylae, though a defeat on the battlefield, was a moral victory that continues to echo through time. It was a defining moment that shaped the course of history and left an indelible mark on the collective memory of humanity. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to face adversity with courage and determination. The story of Thermopylae is not just about a battle, it is about the enduring power of human resolve and the unyielding quest for freedom. It is a story that will